Today we are building an ASBO MAP inspired car. If you don't know what ASBO is, I'll put a link in the description so you can go check it out. So you're going to be seeing a bit more of Charlie in the videos. He's doing his apprenticeship with us and he's starting to get really stuck into some work. So you're going to see us build this car. So Charlie, you excited, mate? Yeah? So as you can see, we've took the front bumper off, the side skirts off, the rear bumper, all the trims, so your rear diffuser, your splitter, your side skirts. They're all getting painted, I think, or wrapped, but they're going to look good either way. We've moved on to the engine. Charlie's just been cracking on with this. What have we been doing, Charlie?
Taking manifold off.
Yeah.
Fans.
Yeah.
Got coolant pipes, coolant tank. Yeah, all of that stuff's out in it. Well, we're taking all this out because we need room here, because obviously we're doing the Supercharger, the oil pump and crank gear and so on. So last thing to come out here is the radiator, and then we're going to move on to the exhaust. The suspension's all coming off, and then it's going to be a bare car, and then we can start to build on it. So what's next, Charlie? Let's get radiator out.
Yeah.
Then we can get onto suspension.
Yeah.
And then we can get the diff out.
Oh, diff, yeah. Yeah, we need to get diff out. Let's crack on. So the car is now fully stripped. We've got the diff out and stripped. We actually started already putting the new seals in. I just need to put the crown and pinion in. We're going Torsen differential, which is our favourite kind of diff, and then we are sticking with the stock gear ratio of 3.55. Cheerful Charlie behind us who's cracking on and stripping it down for the oil pump and crank gear, so let's go see where he's at. Right, Charlie, how are we getting on?
Right, so we've had rocker covers off.
Yeah.
Crank pulley off.
Yeah.
Water pump off.
Yeah.
And we're getting ready for the crank gear and I forgot what it's called.
Oil pump and crank gear?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones, mate. Yeah. We're going to be replacing them with some billet ones, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Right, I'll give you an hand with that. So what we've got left, just some?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Sorted? Let's crack on. So now that the engine is back together, it is kind of ready to put the supercharger on. Charlie's not here for one, so we're going to be doing a bit of this without him. I've actually done a bit of this without you guys. I've got the diff installed all back together and back in the car. I'm ready to put the half shafts in, the hubs, all the suspension that goes in that area. I've actually put the roll bars on as well because they don't really affect anything. Roll bars and billet mounts front and rear. So we're going to get the supercharger installed today and go from there. see, guys, the car is coming together. It's actually looking like a car now. We've got all the body panels back on. It's got all its new painted trims, the skirts, diffuser, the spoilers on. I've also removed the stripes as well. As you can see, the car's filthy, so it is going to be going for a detail next door as well. Supercharger's all uninstalled, headers, mounts, the full chassis all on. All we need to do now is get that suspension set up. So jump in and let's do it.
Right, so we've just run the car on the stock Whipple tune. The car's made 707 wheel horsepower and 530 foot-pound of torque. I know for a fact that this can do a lot more than that with some minor adjustments to the tune. So we're gonna do some tweaks, get it flashed into the ECU, test it again and see what power we're making. Right, so we've just tested the car now on our first revision, and we've picked up 30 wheel horsepower and 20 foot-pound of torque at the wheels, and that is about where I'd leave it for this setup. So we're making 742 wheel horsepower and 550 foot-pound of torque. So the logs are all perfect. I'm happy with how the car's performing, so we're going to get the car off the dyno, take it on the road, test it, make sure it's doing everything it should do on the road, and then I think this car is good to go. So yeah, let's get it.
Guys, so as Dee would say, that's a wrap. Basically, you've just watched this get built, but we know that there's going to be loads of people out there that watch this video and think, well, what on earth are they on about ASBO? So you've probably seen me say it before. ASBO in the UK is a
anti-social behaviour.
No, what's it? Is it a synonym? Acronym.
Yeah.
Acronym for antisocial behaviour order. Yeah. Which, as I've said before, sums ASBO MAP up perfectly. Yeah. So we actually, as an advert, we put ASBO up for sale, and I got this guy, Jeff, really nice chap, rings up one day and he fancied himself an ASBO MAP. So he didn't really need an ASBO MAP, obviously, he just wants to drive it on the street. Yeah. Rather than giving him ASBO and risking him killing himself, we thought that we'd build him a car. Yeah.
But ASBO-like. So
and is quite capable of killing himself in it. Yeah. So,
it's just slightly more tame.
So we have in-house lovingly called this ASBO Rep. So meet ASBO Rep. Teddy, have you enjoyed building it?
Yeah, it's been mint. It's thrown us back when we built ASBO.
A lot less pressure.
Yeah, because that was like late nights, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, and weekend, and sorry, not weekend, Christmas holidays, and we needed to get it done for Autosport because we were going with HP tuners.
Autosport, yeah.
So yeah, it's brought back some memories. So what's your favourite bit? We had a few ropey moments, didn't we? We nearly didn't put the grills in.
Yeah, nearly.
So then I had to take a few bits back off again, and I know we need to shuffle some budget around. I don't think Jeff knows where he's going.
No.
Jeff has got no idea what he's about to get picked up. No. It's coming down on Saturday.
In his terms, it's going to be like a service. Have his car dropped off.
Yeah, an expensive service. But yeah,
it turns up, drives somewhere. It's life.
I mean, it is one of the biggest one-hit builds that we've ever done. Full cooks, he did exactly what Matthew and we did. Listen to ASBO, no, that's what I want, I'm having it. Are you sure? Yeah, all right then.
That's everything, isn't it?
Pretty sure that's a wrap. As long as ASBO's putting in some sick B-roll and we've got some nice elevator music on in background, then I'm pretty sure that this will wrap this video up nicely. And guys, we'll see you next time.